Let's see how the person on your mind feels about you, starting with Aries. Aries, personal readings are available through Zoom now, so if you want to book, the link is in the description. All right. How does the person on Aries' mind feel about Aries? Okay, we got the Three of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. What about Three of Wands? It looks like somebody here is waiting on you. Five of Cups. They're longing for you. There's somebody here who misses you. Some of you could be long distance. You could be at a physical distance from this person. But there's something here about somebody waiting on you or expecting you. I feel like it's more so longing. Yeah, it's longing. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune. It's because they're missing you. Ace of Cups. Why? Is because they want a redo. They want a new beginning in love. A lot of you, this is something you've known for some time. With the Wheel of Fortune and Ace of Cups, that's a restart. That's a redo. Okay, I'm hearing spin the block. Somebody wants to spin the block. But yeah, this is somebody here who, by the way, they could be an Aries, a Cancer, Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or a Leo. Okay, strong Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo though. But this is somebody here who is feeling like they miss you. They are missing the connection between the two of you. They could be in regret about something that could have kept y'all apart or broke y'all up or separated y'all in the first place. But there's something here about regret as well. Could be some remorse there. But this is for how they feel about you. They are longing for you. They are kind of coveting being around you. They're really wanting to be close to you. But for a lot of you, the reason why is because they want to restart the relationship. They want to restart the connection. Whether that be in a platonic way or in a romantic way, it doesn't have to be a romantic connection. But this is somebody here who wants to have a new beginning, like a redo. It's specifically giving restart. Okay. Yeah, this person could be an Aries, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, heavy Scorpio though, and Cancer. Okay. For how they feel about you. For some of you, they could be keeping tabs on you, maybe asking like mutual friends or whoever around them or whatever case may be. But it's like they could also be curious to see what you got going on, and if you are maybe talking to somebody else, if this is a romantic thing. But there's something here about them being curious and keeping tabs on you. That could be like watching you on social media. They could be asking like your friends about you or whatever the case may be. But they're trying to get answers about you. Okay. Oh shoot, Taurus. Hey Taurus. Taurus. First and foremost, personal readings are back open. If you want to book, we're doing them on Zoom now. All right, so the link is in the description down below if you want to book. How does the person on Taurus's mind feel about Taurus? Hierophant, Taurus energy. You could be dealing with another Taurus, and Five of Cups. It's a lot of that going on here. Clarify the Hierophant. It's giving that they have learned their lesson. They feel they learned a lesson. Clarify the Hierophant. Yeah. Ten of Wands. I'm hearing the road less traveled. The road least traveled. It took them a while to learn some sort of lesson that they needed to learn. You taught it to them, and they feel it was a hard one to learn. And why they feel this way is because of maybe some regret or remorse that they have. That came out for Aries as well, slightly, with the regret and remorse. So if you have Aries in your chart, or Red Cardinal. Some of you could be seeing Red Cardinals. One just literally landed on my patio. Clarify Five of Cups. The Five of Wands. Yeah. I'm getting that they lost something. They're feeling some sort of loss. They regret the loss as well. This was due to some sort of fight or argument, some sort of dispute. There could have been other people involved. That's possible as well. But how this person feels about you, they feel they learned a really hard lesson that still kind of haunts them, kind of still burdens them and weighs them down. But they're, for some reason, I want to say they're grateful for the lesson as well, though. I feel they're grateful for it. But at the same time, it does hurt them. Whatever this is that they had to learn from you, it wasn't an easy one. They're still carrying it. It's still burdensome. But they recognize it as valuable. They see you as somebody who's extremely wise and a lot more mature than they are, by the way. They're recognizing you. They're recognizing your maturity. They regret treating you a certain type of way. excuse me. Ten of Wands is like pack mule energy. Someone could have been feeling like they were like maybe they took you for granted. Why they feel this way is because they regret something now. Somebody else could be making them regret how they treated you. By the way, with the Five of Wands here, that could again represent other people. It could be another person that's making them regret how they treated you, or showing them a different perspective on something involving you, but someone else showed it to them as well. But how they feel about you right now is that they feel they learned their lesson. Tough or not. This person could be a Scorpio, a Leo, Sagittarius, or a Taurus. Okay? Doesn't have to be, but that's what I'm getting here for you. Alright. Hey Gemini. Gemini's personal readings are now available through Zoom meetings. We're doing Zoom now. So if you want to book, the link is in the description. How does the person on Gemini's mind feel about Gemini? Period. The Magician. Gemini energy. Ten of Wands. Clarify it. Magician. Death. Clarify. Ten of Wands. Seven of Pentacles. Interesting. Is this that they'll feel that they would change for Gemini? They feel that they've changed for Gemini? Yeah. You have somebody here who feels you are so... You check off all of their boxes for whatever they want, for whoever they want. There's something about you that's extremely special that checks off all their boxes, right? If they had to make a list of their perfect person, it'd be you. How they feel about you is that they feel like you are so everything they want that they would literally change for you and do the absolute most to continue to invest into you, to have you, or to get you, to keep you, whatever case may be. But there's somebody here who is giving bend over backwards, literally 10 of Wands, 7 of Pentacles, is giving bent over backwards just to keep the Magician. I like that, period. Let's see. I'm hearing, I put a spell on you because you're mine. Yeah, this is, somebody is kind of infatuated with you and wanting to do the absolute most for you, to earn you, to actually earn and keep you, not just to have you, but they want to earn you. I get that they value you as well. This is someone who knows the importance of hard work. I like this reading, especially with the 7 of Pentacles here. 7 of Pentacles is about attempting to receive the fruits of your labor, and the labor is literally doing the absolute most. Literally doing the absolute most. So how somebody feels about you is that you are... I'm hearing a girl worth fighting for from Mulan. So some of you could be a girl worth fighting for here, for this person. Okay, or a guy worth fighting for. But yeah, it's giving, I have to have Gemini. I have to have Gemini. I love that. This person could be an Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, Sagittarius, or a Taurus, by the way. Okay? Yeah, you got somebody head over heels for you. Oh, that's right. Hey, Cancer. Cancer, personal readings are now available on Zoom. If you want to book, the link is in the description. How does the person on Cancer's mind feel about Cancer? The Magician. The Magician also came out for Gemini, so if you have Gemini in your chart or dealing with one, you could watch the Gemini read as well. The same card for the same placement. The Two of Swords. Clarify the Magician. The Ace of Pentacles. Low-key looking at the last read too. Clarify Two of Swords. To the Star. Is this something under that? No. Two swords and a star. Clarify the two of swords. It looks like there's somebody here. King of Cups. Why does it look like somebody doesn't know what they want, but the other one does? And the other one's like, this is interesting. Is this that somebody is this that somebody feels they can get Cancer to make up their mind as to whether or not they want Cancer, or that Cancer is someone who they want? No, excuse me. How do I word this? It looks like there's somebody here who's trying to connect with you, and you might not fully know whether or not you want this person or not. They're like, okay, I want Cancer, but Cancer doesn't quite know if they want me yet. They're kind of torn between wanting me and not wanting me. It's almost like this person is, how they feel is kind of like they want to convince you. Is this someone feeling like they want to convince Cancer that they're the one for Cancer? Like they could be perfect for Cancer? That's what this looked like. It's tickling me because I've never seen Reed come out like that. Oh jeez. Jeez, a lot of cards want to come out. The Four of Pentacles. Is it the other way around? Might be the other way around. No, Ten of Swords. I feel like it's them. Why is somebody coming up like they're stingy with you? Is the Two of Swords Cancer? Two of Swords is you. Someone's coming up really stingy with you. Clarify Four of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody is not gonna let you go. Okay, how somebody feels about you is that they are stingy and possessive over you, and that they feel they have a lot of what you need or want in a person, whether you see it in them or not. This is a really interesting read. This is a really interesting read. Yeah. This is coming up as somebody who's wanting to earn you, though the magician is a master, right? Master in their craft. This is somebody who's wanting to do the work to earn you, to keep you, whatever the case may be. But it's kind of interesting that has that flair to it, where you're coming up indecisive whether you want them or not. They feel they want to prove that they're the one for you. It's not even so much as earn you or keep you. Like, yes, that is part of the read, but it's more so they want to show you. They can show you better than they can tell you that they're the one for you. It's a really interesting read. They're like, it's almost, what's that song called? I think it's called I'm the One. By DJ Khaled, Justin Bieber, Lil Wayne. It's literally giving I'm the one. Like, it's me. And you're like, I don't know. It's kind of giving that they think that you're like, I don't know, but they're convinced. It's interesting. That's a really interesting read. But that's how somebody feels about you here. This person could be Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Capricorn. Strong Aries, Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, and Aquarius, though. Interesting read. I've never seen that before. What did I want to say? Oh, this person is extremely persistent. So don't expect this person to give up so quickly. Like I said, they're a master in their craft, and they get what they want most of the time. So I don't think you don't like them, though. I don't think you just don't like them. I mean, some of y'all might not want them, but some of y'all might end up getting convinced. So yeah. All right, Leo. Ooh. Hey, Leo. Leo, personal readings are available now on Zoom if you want to book with me. The link is in the description down below. Okay? How does the person on Leo's mind feel about Leo? Five of Wands. Okay. Not terrible. That's not terrible. Oh, man. Hermit. is, okay. Yeah, clarify, Power of Wands. Did you argue with somebody lately? Or have some issue with someone? Seven of Swords. I could see this a few different ways. Clarify the Hermit. Somebody here feels that you are, for some of you that's in a relationship, for the ones of you in a relationship, how someone feels about you is that they feel like you're cheating on them. And why is because you've been really distant. But they feel like there's somebody else, they feel like there's competition. Others of you, they feel they're cheating on you and getting away with it. Use your discernment, use your intuition. But for the ones of you in a relationship, someone's cheating. There is somebody else here. And the reason as to why someone's cheating, if someone is cheating on you and they feel they're getting away with it, how do I put this? Okay. If how they feel about, okay, for the ones of you who's had your suspicions that someone's cheating, they are. For those of you who feel that way, for the ones of you who have a hint of feeling that this person's cheating on you, they're doing it because of the distance. There's something here about you pulling back. Queen of Wands is Leo energy, and the Hermit is the one that the Queen of Wands is clarifying. Leo is distant, and is giving somebody else not freedom. I do not want to say that. It's not giving someone the freedom to cheat, but someone's using that time alone to not be alone. Okay. This is messy because I can see a few different stories for this. What was the other thing I was gonna say? Some of you, they feel you're cheating because you're distant. Others of you, they feel that they're cheating and get away with it. Others of you, there was a third storyline and I can't remember it now. There was a third one I saw as I was shuffling. That was that. Okay. For the ones of you, it doesn't have to be love related. For the ones of you who got into a big argument with somebody, they feel that the argument was worse than they thought it was because of the distance. So it doesn't have to be about cheating, but just in general, if you got into an argument with somebody, whether platonic, romantic, familial, business, professionally, anyone, they felt like y'all solved it already, and they thought they got away with something in regarding to their argument, but due to your distance from them, they now feel like the argument or the reason for the argument was worse than what they thought. So they're kind of like, okay, almost in a "I'll be cool" kind of vibe. You know what I mean? That was the storyline that I got there. All right. This person could be a Virgo, another Leo, maybe possibly even Aries or a Leo. Aries or Sagittarius, excuse me. But a strong Leo is here. And Aquarius. But how somebody feels about you is they feel this drama. Really, for anyone, really, that they feel there's drama due to your distance. Okay? Unresolved drama, by the way. For some of you, they feel that there's competition. Okay. Chill. Alright, Virgo. Virgo, personal readings are back open. We're doing them on Zoom now. So if you want to book with me, the link is in the description down below. How does the person on Virgo's mind feel about Virgo? Hermit, Virgo energy. Okay, and the Two of Swords. Clarify the Hermit. The Empress. Clarify Two of Swords. To the Eight of Pentacles. I can see this two different ways. Is this that they feel that Virgo is better off without them? or doing better without them? The Fool. Someone feels you're doing better without them. Why? Is because they don't know what you're up to. Some of you could have blocked them. I have a strong feeling you blocked them. With the Hermit being here, you might have distanced yourself from this person. It also didn't bother you much to block or remove this person from your life, or remove yourself, really. I don't even see you like cutting them off. I see you withdrawing from their energy. They feel that you are doing better without them because they don't know whether you are or not. So to them, it's just kind of easier to assume that you're doing better. But why they feel this way is because Two of Swords can also be blocked because you blocked them. Simply, they feel like you're doing better without them because you blocked them. Others of you, the Two of Swords can represent they simply don't know what you got going on. So it's kind of hard to tell. This could be someone who you know to be an overthinker. Someone who may be having anxiety. Two of Swords can represent anxiety. They may feel that you are kind of like thriving and actually more at peace when you're alone as well. Yeah, but it's given that they don't know what you, either they don't know what you got going on. Yeah, altogether it's kind of, they don't know what you got going on. So they just gotta assume you're doing great. You could very well be doing great. They also, in general, they also feel like you're doing better without them because you haven't tried to work it out with them. Eight of Pentacles is a card of repairing. So if you haven't tried to repair something with someone or fix something with someone, they feel like you could possibly be doing a lot better in general without them too. I get more so at peace than anything. If not doing like financially better or any sort of, anything like that, I'm saying especially for your mental health is better. Or you feel like, or they feel that you feel your mental health is getting better. But there's something about peace especially. Especially for the ones who have children. I could especially be talking to the single mothers who are looking to see their child's father's feelings. I feel like especially y'all. If you are a single mother watching this and you're trying to see how your child's father feels about you, they feel you're thriving because you haven't asked for child support. They feel you're doing better and like better without them because you choose to raise your children or child or children on your own without asking the court to get money from your child's father. Okay. Yeah. This person could be a Taurus, Libra, Virgo, or the Virgo, yeah. Heavy Virgo coming up in this reading, but also Taurus, Libra. Any earth sign really with the Eight of Pentacles? Any earth sign? Any air sign really? Okay. Alright. Hey, Libra. Libra, personal readings are now available through Zoom. If you want to book, there's a link in the description down below. Alright, how does the person on Libra's mind feel about Libra? Five of Wands. Someone else just got that. I think it was Leo. And Four of Swords. Clarify the Five of Wands. It's funny because Five of Wands is like chaos and Four of Swords is calm. It's like, okay, hello. How they feel. Clarify the Four of Swords. Okay. It's how they feel about It's how this person feels about Libra. It's how this person feels about Libra. Is that they feel combative and defensive because Libra is unbothered and in their power. I can also see something else for this. Yeah. I see somebody being bothered that you are unbothered. Literally. That's just what that is. Someone could be wanting to disturb the peace, by the way. There's a peace and personal power that you're kind of in right now or will be in soon for the ones of you not really there yet. There is some sort of peace and power that's coming in for you. there's somebody here who's wanting to disturb that. And it's because they don't have that peace and power. Okay, I don't know who this is to you, but there's somebody here who's feeling like they want to start pushing buttons. Really, they want to start causing scenes. They want to start making a mess. They want to just start causing chaos, because you are unbothered. Simple as that. I'm also seeing there's somebody here. For the ones of you who don't resonate with that, I'm also seeing there's somebody here who wants to fight for you. Five of Wands and Seven of Wands is fighting for something, okay? And not backing down, fighting for something. If that is you here, there's somebody here who's wanting to fight for you. And why? Is because they want to put something to rest. Four of Swords is resting, okay? So there's somebody here who's kind of like, in it, you know how when you clean your room, the room gets messy before it gets clean. It's kind of, Five of Wands is kind of messy. Okay, that's kind of like, you know, the storm before the calm, right? There's somebody here who's wanting to get down to the real issues between the two of you, so that y'all can have that calm, so y'all can have that healing, the recuperation. Y'all can, you know, make things right and fix things. Okay. Others of you, it's that first message where somebody is trying to disturb your peace, and they're bothered because you're unbothered. So that's the two messages I got for y'all today. You could have something that they want. I don't know if it's a person or if it's an item, but there's something here that you have that they want. This could be due to like envy and jealousy, obviously. But the Seven of Wands and Magician just kind of gave me that message just now. You have something in your hand as the Magician, and they're like trying to fight to take it from you. So just be mindful of that for some of you. Okay. This person could be a Leo, another Libra, Aries, Gemini, or a Virgo. Okay. Possible Capricorn. Doesn't have to be any of those signs, just what I'm seeing. Alright, Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio. Scorpio, personal readings are down in the description if you want to book. We're doing them through Zoom now, but they are open, and we'll be doing personal readings for a while. Alright. What you call it? What is the person on Scorpio's mind's feelings for Scorpio? Knights of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Clarify Knight of Pentacles. You have the King of Cups. What's that song? What's that song called? I just heard Take Your Time, What's the Rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, but I'm hearing specifically the Take Your Time, What's the Rush part. Clarify the Ace of Wands. There's somebody here who wants to really get to know you, and really, it's definitely romantic. It's giving romantic. Clarify the Ace of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. There's somebody here who wants a very long-term relationship with you, and they know that takes time, and they don't want to rush it. They see you as somebody who's trying to, like, have this long-term relationship right this second with them. Whether it's true or not, that's just kind of how they feel. Why they feel this way is because they feel you're trying to have, like, this end-all be-all relationship right this second. Even though that's the goal for them, they want to take it a lot slower than you do. You're coming up, like I said, take your time with the rush. That's how they feel about you. They want to they don't want to fall in love. They want to grow in love. Knight of Pentacles, King of Cups. They know that takes time. Like, true love builds and takes time. And they want to really get to know you in and out. This kind of gives Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo. Okay. But this is someone who's coming up as extremely determined to get to know you and very patient. And very loving. Very loving. Very emotionally healed. And grounded and stable in their emotions. Possibly financially as well. But it's coming up that they want the same things you want, just not at the same pace that you want them. They want to make sure that this is the real thing. They are very serious when it comes to love. This is somebody who knows love. They want to do it right. And they are the type of people who don't want to. This is that person who doesn't want to rush it because they don't really believe that you can really get to love someone or know someone, maybe if it's rushed. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm kind of getting for y'all here. All right. But somebody does want the same things you want. They have that intimacy. They have that passion. You're kind of, it's just rushed a little for you. Okay. On your end, excuse me. Yeah, very experienced when it comes to love. I like this read. I like this person. But they don't get discouraged if their speed in which in which they are growing with you. Don't get discouraged as if they don't like you or anything like that, because they do. They do want the same things you do. Okay, I wanted to point that out too. This person could be an earth sign, water sign, or fire sign. Specifically Aries, Virgo, and Scorpio for anyone that needs specifics. Heavy Virgo though. Heavy Virgo. But it could be any water sign, earth sign, or fire sign. Fire signs being Aries, Leo, Sag. Water signs being Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And earth signs being Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. No air came up in that. Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but can be. Okay. Alright. Hey, Sag. Hey, Sag. Sagittarius, personal readings are now available through Zoom if you want to book. The link is in the description down below. For Sagittarius, how does the person on Sag's mind feel about Sag? 6 of Cups. Nostalgic a little bit here. Someone's feeling nostalgic because you freed yourself. Clarify 6 of Cups. Someone's reminiscing on y'all's good old times. Clarify the Fool. They hurt you. They hurt you bad, didn't they? They hurt you bad. If they're the ones that freed themselves, they are still reminiscing. I want to make that clear. For anyone that's like, no, they left me. Even if they left you, for some of you, if they left you, they're reminiscing. I can see it both ways here. If you're the one that left and freed yourself from someone who caused you a lot of pain, they are reminiscing heavily on what could have been and what was, really. And the love that they had for you. And more importantly, the love you had for them. I really want to say more importantly, the love you had for them. They are nostalgic and kind of focusing mostly on the past. They're not really focusing a whole lot on the future right now. They're kind of just looking at you. Ooh, for some of you, they still have pictures and videos in their phone of the two of you or just you and are watching those like a lot. And why they're reminiscing is because you're not around anymore. You are... I heard Gone with the Wind fabulous. Because the Fool card, if anybody's watched Real Housewives of Atlanta, you know what I'm talking about, is giving healed, moved on. Not only that, the Ten of Swords being here shows a lot of strength for me on y'all's end. To come out as the Fool after the Ten of Swords is a very liberating energy here. That is somebody who's been through the absolute most, literally the most, and still finds time to, like, I don't know how to word it. Normally when people come out of Ten of Swords like situations where like betrayal or backstabbing or anything like that, normally when people come out of this, they kind of go into hermit mode and kind of like try to stay away from people, all this kind of stuff. You're coming up extremely brave, someone who can like take a little heartbreak or two or more and can still have faith in people, in yourself, in love, in relationships, marriage, whatever the case may be. But it's giving, they know they lost you for good because you're at peace. You're chilling. You're not like stressed. You're not worried about it. You're not still in that pain. Because a lot of times people can go back when they're still in that pain. But most times, if you're in the Fool energy, when you're that free, when you're coming up that free, it's noticeable and it's obvious to people, and you kind of know you're not going back. Like, you know what I mean? That's a very healed person. So right now, how they feeling about you? They feel nostalgic about you and y'all's relationship and y'all's love, and how much chemistry and passion that they feel y'all had. They're missing you deep. They're missing you a lot, okay? They are still in love with you. For the ones of you who need to hear that, they are very much still in love with you. That love is still there for them. They're probably not really sure if that love is still there for you. I mean, for you, for them, excuse me. If you still love them that way, but they still love you that way. And I feel like they're reminiscing on a time where you loved them that way. Okay. They could be a Gemini, an Aquarius, Aries, or a Scorpio. Any water sign with a Six of Cups as well, by the way. But strong Scorpio for this person. Okay. All right. Hey Capricorn. Capricorn personal readings are officially back open. So if you want to book, we're doing them through Zoom now. So we'll be on the phone. All right. The link is in the description down below if you want to book. How does the person on Capricorn's mind feel about Capricorn? Oops. Queen of Cups. And Justice. Okay. Clarify Queen of Cups. First of all, they see you as beautiful, like enchantingly beautiful. Okay. All right, your appearance is coming up. Clarify Justice. Chariot. I can say this two different ways depending on where the two of you are in this connection. For the ones of you who are not in contact with this person, I'm gonna get to the ones of you that's in contact. But for the ones of you that's not in contact with this person, how they feel about you is that they feel they feel they're still in love with you or still love you and want to make something right with you and move forward from a place that y'all are in. Actually, I can see this another different way too. So for the ones of you in a healthy relationship, stick around. For the ones of you who are having issues in the connection, but y'all are still together, y'all are still in contact and everything of that nature, how they feel about you, they see you as a very loving, generous, patient, and compassionate person because you allowed them to make something right with you. Justice is about making things right, setting things right, and Queen of Cups is about compassion and love and like deep love, like real love. For a lot of you who just got past some sort of issue between you and your person, they have more love for you now than ever because of how compassionate and loving you are to them, enough to allow them to attempt or successfully make something right with you so the two of you can move forward. Okay. Others of you that are in a very, that have no issues right now, everything that's going on, and is you and your person. Somebody here could be wanting to make something official. Someone here could be feeling like they see you as their wife or husband for some of you and wanting to make something official. That could be for singles that are looking for a relationship with this person. Excuse me. Or a couple who's wanting marriage. Justice could represent like courts and legal documents, things like that, but also marriage, making things official. For some of you, somebody here is maybe wanting to get married or to be in a committed relationship, making something official, locking things down. Okay. So I get a lot of different messages from this one. For you, Capricorn, but I see somebody here who is kind of in awe by you. I feel like it's not just your personal appearance, but your energy, your aura. More your aura than anything. It's kind of enchanting. Okay? You kind of got somebody kind of like with heart eyes, in their eyes. It's very cute. It's very cutesy. It's very enchanting. I like this read. This person, if for the ones of you that just started dating someone, if they're not already courting you, they want to start courting you. But they see you as somebody who is just kind of breathtaking to them. They're just kind of just drawn to you. You may have also a very healing presence as well. I'm not sure if they need healing. I don't know if they need healing or not, but you may have a very healing presence or energy about you, period. Just all together. That they may pick up on it or they kind of sense from you. They also see you as someone who's very kind, very sweet, and really kind-hearted, and very emotionally open. I like this read. This person could be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Strong Cancer, though, with the Queen of Cups and Chariot. You also have Libra here, okay? But strong water sign and Libra. Doesn't have to be those signs, but that's what we got here. Cancer at the bottom of the deck too. 4 of Cups. All right. Hey, Aquarius. Aquarius, personal readings are back open. If you want to book through Zoom, we are doing them through Zoom now. So if you want to book, the link is in the description. How does the person on Aquarius' mind feel about Aquarius? The Knight of Pentacles. Okay. And the Hangman. Somebody is impatient. Knight of Pentacles and Hangman. Somebody feels like you are dragging your feet. Clever Knight of Pentacles. I'm not sure for some of you if it's like someone waiting on you to propose or commit. Clever Knight of Pentacles. Page of Wands. There's somebody here who wants to be with you and they're not the most patient person. Someone feels like you are dragging your feet. Clever the Hangman. 5 of Swords. Why they feel this way is because there hasn't been any movement. There's something here about something moving extremely slow. This could be due to outside forces, like outside people, like third parties. Doesn't have to be, but I'm getting that. I'm getting a little bit of self-sabotage on somebody's end. Is Aquarius the one self-sabotaging this connection? Yeah, the World. Yeah, Aquarius, I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, but it looks like there's somebody here who feels that you're also coming up restricted. You're also coming up like you can't do much about it. But I feel like it's a mindset thing because you're coming up as somebody who's self-sabotaging. So that means you can get yourself out of whatever this is. But there's something here about somebody being really interested in you, wanting to speak more, wanting to talk more. There's somebody here who may have news, actually. With the Knight of Pentacles and Page of Wands, someone may have some good news for you as well. Or just news, period. And if not news, they just want to talk more or date. Or there's something here about going steady and like, it's the going steady, child. But there's something here about somebody wanting to move forward with you, but things are moving at a snail's pace, and they're kind of pointing the finger at you. Not like blaming you. They're not like mad or nothing like that. I don't get a hostile energy or angry energy. It's almost like more of a what's the holdup kind of vibe. You know what I mean? But why they feel this way is because you haven't been doing anything. It gives that they could feel like you're kind of playing with them or playing games with them just a little bit, but I still feel like they still want you, or they're still trying to have something with you. So they haven't like given up or nothing like that. But yeah, there's something here about. There's also something here about possibly a third individual or a third thing or situation here that is keeping you restricted. Like something holding you back. Or someone is holding you back. The Hangman can represent being tied up in a situation. So I'm not sure if this is like a third party situation, but so for the ones of you in a relationship, there's a possible third individual who this reading is about, who is actually interested in you, and that could represent why you're coming up restricted and kind of like with your hands tied. But it's interesting because the reading's coming up as if you're sabotaging this connection, but not another one, if that's your story. If you're not in a relationship, then someone is just simply trying to figure out, hey, I'm single, you're single, what's the hold up? But if you're in a relationship, the Hangman makes a lot more sense because that means you can be tied up. And that means you really can't do a whole lot with this person, of course. But that's what's coming up here. This person is very interested still and wanting to date, wanting to get to know you, wanting to date, wanting to see where it goes. So take that as you will. Yeah, this person that this reads about could either be a fire sign or earth sign. I'm also seeing possibly another Aquarius or a Pisces. Strong Sag and Virgo is here for the earth signs, but could be any fire or earth sign. Again, also Aquarius and Pisces. Okay, for who that person could be. Doesn't have to be in those signs. Yeah. Again, Page of Swords. There's something here about what's the holdup. I see somebody being really curious and confused. And it's due to them wanting to continue to invest into you. All right. Or start to. I feel like it's more so continue though. I feel like you already started something with them. Pisces. Hi, Pisces. Pisces, personal readings are back open. If you want to book, we are doing them through Zoom now. The link is in the description down below if you want to book. How does the person on Pisces mind feel about Pisces? Three of Wands. That came out for Aries, I think, as well, in the same position. So if you have Aries in your chart or dealing with one, you can watch the Aries read. Five of Cups. I swear that came out for the Aries read. These two cards came out for the Aries read. What about Three of Wands? Let's see. This is the exact same. No, that's weird. That's the exact same thing that came out for Aries. It came out reversed. It came out reversed. I'm gonna keep it reversed, which is really weird because, like I said, it came out upright for Aries. Clarify. Five of Cups. That's the only card that's different from the Aries read. Four of Cups. Pisces. For you, somebody here is longing for you, just like the Aries read. Somebody here is longing for you. Somebody is wanting to. How do I put this? Somebody here. Ooh. Side message very quickly before I forget. Somebody here is waiting on the right timing to confess something to you because they regret something. I don't know what this is that they're trying to confess. Somebody here is waiting on how they feel about you. They feel, when they think of you, they know and they're aware that they are waiting on the right timing to confess something to you because they're in regret. This could be somebody confessing to stealing, cheating, something bad. Others of you, it doesn't have to be bad, okay? Others of you, it doesn't have to be bad. Some of you, someone's waiting to confess their romantic feelings for you because they regret missing an opportunity with you to be with you romantically, okay? That doesn't have to go for just romance, by the way. This could be professional, familial, whatever the case may be. But there's somebody here who regrets missing an opportunity with you, and they're waiting on the perfect timing to admit and or confess either that or something that caused them to miss an opportunity with you. Something that they're like brooding and overanalyzing, something that they're kind of stuck on that they really regret doing or not doing. I heavily feel like it's something that they regret not doing. Excuse me. Sorry. This feels like, for some of you, it's the other way around. Some of you, they feel they're waiting on you to do that because they feel you regret something and you just won't say it. But something here about confessions. Okay. That first storyline, what was that first storyline I was getting before that part came down to my head? Longing. Somebody here, for the others of you that don't resonate with that last message, somebody here is longing for you after they got caught in something, either in a lie or whatever case may be. This is going for the ones in no contact, of course. There's somebody here that's longing for you after getting caught up in something. Why they're longing for you is because they regret possibly doing something that they shouldn't have done. For some of you, for the ones that resonate with that story, is I feel like it's more so they regret doing something that they should have. They regret doing something that they should have ignored. They took an opportunity that they probably should have ignored, and they got caught doing whatever this is, and now they're like longing for you. Take whichever one resonates. I see both. For some of you, this is someone who reached out to you at some point in the recent past, and they're waiting on you to reach back out. And why is because they miss you. Okay, that's a third storyline I'm seeing here. But those are the three stories I'm getting for you. This person could be an Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, or an Aquarius. Could be any water sign, air sign, or fire sign, but heavy Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, and Aquarius. But this is somebody here who nonetheless is missing you and is in regret regardless of which storyline yours is. Okay. But yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.